Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Something Sunday. Today I'm going to do a Q&A. But. In the Netherlands, we have Pickwick. That's a tea brand. And on the tea bags, there are the things that you can hang out of the cup of tea. And they are filled with questions. So I'm going to do... I've got a lot of them. It doesn't look like that, but it is a lot. I'm not a tea drinker, but my wife is, and my parents-in-law are, and they collected them for me to use in this video. That's great. Let's just dig in. They are in Dutch, so I'm trying to translate them to English because my channel is in English. So let's just start. With what song you can't sit still? I think I have two. One is the part of the Phil Collins song where he's like that. You know what song I mean. And the other one is a bit stranger, but I do like the beat and the up-tempo thing of it. That is One Direction with Best Song Ever. So, that's question one. Question two. What book... What is the book that you didn't read yet? You didn't have the opportunity to read yet. I'm not a book reader. I do have books to put them in a closet, look fancy, but not to read. So yeah, it's not that I didn't have the opportunity or time. It's just a choice. I just choose not to read them. Next. What is your favorite flower? Flower? I do have a rose here, and a rose there. The blue one. So I think a rose, just to keep it simple. It's just a delicate, beautiful flower. Next question. What is your perfect night out? If I had plenty of time, let's sketch this out. If I had plenty of time, it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I would go somewhere. Grab food. What kind of food would I choose? I think it will be sushi or tapas, Spanish tapas, tiny dishes. For, let's say, 2 hours. So from 4 to 6, we're having dinner. Then we would go bowling for an hour. Go bowling, have some fun, bit competitiveness into it. And after the bowling, going to the cinema. I do enjoy watching a movie. Is it a good date? No, definitely not, because you can't talk, but it's not a date. The question was a night out. So that will be my night out. And then after, like, what? We go bowling from 6:30 to 7:30 or something. Take a movie around 8 till 10, 10:30. And I just go home or grab some drinks. Depends on the evening. Depends on the weather. If it's beautiful weather, it's cool to just sit outside on the terrace and drink some drinks. Grab a more tapas. What fear did you conquer? The fear of showing myself. I think the last year was me being totally shy and just not wanting to go on camera, on photo, on video, to this. I'm still not used to it completely, but I am getting more and more comfortable with talking to absolutely no one because this is an empty room. It's not an empty room, but there's no one here. Oh, sorry, tropical punch. There is no one here. So that is a fear I conquered. Cool. What period from history did you find most interesting? I think the time of the Roman Empire. I really find it fascinating the way they handled their businesses. Not the slavery. I mean, it was for a purpose back then. Now it's completely unnecessary, but that's my opinion. The Egyptian time, how the freaking hell did they build that pyramids? It's insane. I would just want to be there. Just sit there, watch them build it, and say, okay, pretty awesome. Right? Next. Who is your go-to person for advice? It depends on what subject we're talking about. I mean, yeah, for YouTube, I don't have any. For work, I have my coworker who works there 30 years more than me. Financial advice, I go to my wife because she's way better with the financial picture than me. So yeah, like that. My camera is being really awful today. When is the last time you helped someone? I help my kids every day. Get them dressed. Get them changed. Or at least the youngest one needs to be changed. I help them with making their food. Bringing them drinks. But besides that, the obvious part, I think today I help my coworkers with finding things they needed. They needed something. They couldn't find it. I looked it up and found it. So that's what I helped them with. What is your favorite flower? I already had that one, right? Did I? I already did. It's still a rose. Sorry, double questions. It's the same again. When did you last time you helped someone? This is getting. How does your wardrobe look like? I recently brought away some clothes to a clothing cabinet. They're collecting the clothes. They are collecting clothes there for people who can't afford clothes. But what's still in there? There are quite a lot of oversized t-shirts, which I love. A lot of hoodies, because as you may have noticed, I wear a lot of hoodies. Cargo pants, some jeans, socks, underpants, just the regular stuff, I think, and a lot of hats. What tea flavor would you describe yourself as? I think if you asked me this question like 1.5 years ago, I would say pretty boring English breakfast tea. But now, I think I'm a more caramelized pear or something. You know? How got the... No, I'm just kidding. I have absolutely no idea. I have no clue. That is a question for you guys. With what tea flavor would you describe me? It's a good question. Let me know down in the comments. Next up, we have... Who would you like to give a hug Um, for people that are alive, I would say my kids. Always my kids. People who are no longer alive, I would say my grandma. I didn't do that enough when she was alive. So it's always hard. How would your perfect night out looks like? I already had that one as well. What? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Another one. So now we have a lot of questions. How does your wardrobe look like? They already had that one. What birthday is your best memory? I think when I got, I'm not sure what age it was anymore. I think I got 22, 23 or something. And my sister arranged me a surprise party. That was really, really cool. And I mean really cool. I really appreciated it. And I still do appreciate it. So, next a question. What was your last victory? Starting YouTube. Because I already wanted to do that for a few years. I didn't do it because I was scared. So the victory was getting started. Next question. What book didn't I read yet? I already had that one. What's the best dream that you can remember? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. The best dream I can remember. I recently, now I'm going all in. I'm going all in now. The best dream that I can remember was like a few weeks ago. I dreamt that I suggested to Mini Minter, Simon Minter, yo, I've got a good video idea, and if anyone wants to use this idea, be my guest. You're a big YouTuber. You have the Sidemen, so you are a group of big YouTubers. What wouldn't it be a great idea to each one of you guys take over the role as mentor of smaller YouTubers? So I suggested it to him, and he said, "Okay, well, you know what? I will mentor you." And he helped me to grow onto 1 million subs or more. Can't remember really. And I was doing really good. I had the opportunity to build my dream setup, live my dream YouTuber life, I think. But that was an amazing dream. It's also because it is a great idea. They are big YouTubers. There are 7 of them. So the 7 of them can mentor 7 small YouTubers. Not per se me, no, don't get me wrong. It was just an idea. So if there are big YouTubers that are saying, okay, you know what, this is cool. I can learn people how to be a proper YouTuber, what they have to use, not what they have to use, what they could use to make their content better. Just if there's someone out there, a big YouTuber, Mr. Beast, Miniminter, Sideman, KSI. Who else do we have? A lot. There are loads of big YouTubers. I think it would be a good show, and not just you can build an entire show around it. Like mentor a YouTuber. Okay, you know what? This is your bottom now, and from here on we go up. We take you with shoots. We will help you to get commercial deals. We will tell you and show you how to put yourself out there, how to present yourself, and make it. And the winner is not the person that gets that gains the most subs, because for sure the biggest YouTuber will mentor the person that will get the most subs. That's, I think, a no-brainer. But the winner will be the one that can help his student the most, like turn an introvert to a more outgoing person who is no longer afraid to get out there and do his YouTube thing. I think that will be an amazing thing. I think it also will be pretty good feud, especially if it's a group like Sideman or Beta Squad or anyone. So that was the dream. The most fun dream that I can remember. Who is the person you always can count on? I think that's my wife. Also a no-brainer. She is my support through thick and thin. Here I have again the question: what book didn't you have the opportunity to read yet? How does your wardrobe look like? This is the third time I have that question. What is the name that you really like? Yeah. I think the name of my daughter and my son are pretty amazing. Nova Filou and Nox Finley. They're pretty English names. Nova is like a star, and Nox is like completely dark. So it's star and darkness, you know. So those two names are really fun. What things? How do I say this in English? What are the things in life that you can hold on to? I know that for a lot of people that is faith or believe in God or anything or something like that. But the thing that I can hold on to all of the time is like being friendship and friends. People around you that love you. Also, they will not tell you they love you, but you can tell by their actions. But I think people knowing that there are people there for you when you need them, I think that is, for me, is the highest thing. Knowing that there are people where you can count on when needed. On what moment of the day you prefer to drink tea? This is a tough question because I do not drink tea. I don't drink tea at all. It's not that I dislike it. I just rather drink coffee or soda than tea. So, not a moment that I prefer to drink tea. Who is your biggest fan? You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. Just leave it down in the comments. Who of you people is my biggest fan? And let me know. And with that, I will end this video. I still have a lot, but maybe we'll do it in another video if I don't have any double questions anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and let me know down in the comments who is my biggest fan. See you guys next week. Bye.